Hello, my name is Precious Vines, and I am the blogger for the Single Maven. Welcome to today's blog. The title of today's blog post is The 4 Keys to Walking Towards Your Purpose, Part 1. Whether we admit it or not, we are all on a journey. Each day, we purposely make the decision to journey towards our purpose or remain stagnant and unable to move. In this blog post, I want to speak specifically to those of us who made the decision to walk towards our purpose. Whether you're single or married, this 4-part blog series will inspire you to dig deeper and do more in the manner of action steps. So, in the next 4 blog posts, we will talk about the keys to conquering new territory and walking in purpose. Now, let's direct our attention to key step number 1. Key step number 1, open your heart to hear God's voice. Walking in purpose requires that you hear directly from God. You may dream of one day walking toward your purpose, whether it be walking down the aisle to marry the love of your life, or opening doors to your own business, or simply becoming debt-free. In each of these goals, the one single most important thing to remember is this: silence the noise that hinders you from hearing clearly from God. Now, let's look at what specifically this looks like. First, you must prepare space in your heart to receive from Him. In order to do this, you have to prioritize hearing His voice. Remember, it is important that you receive direction from Him first before you receive from any other source. Now, we all have varying levels of noise in our lives. The noise could consist of fear and worry, distractions from the news or social media, or even well-meaning relatives and friends. Whatever the case may be, this noise breaks down the line of communication and creates a barrier between you and God. Therefore, it is imperative that you silence the noise that blocks you from hearing God's voice. Let's look at some practical application steps that you can use. Number 1, fast from television and or social media. This requires that you be intentional about limiting your time in these areas for a consistent period of time. Number 2, fast from self-help videos and or inspirational messages. Now, this allows room for you to hear directly from the source and not the messenger. Number 3, stop seeking advice and or assistance from relatives and friends. Again, this allows you room to hear directly from the source and not the messenger. Number 4, start memorizing and meditating on Bible verses that speak directly towards your purpose. Words of power propel you towards your purpose. And number 5, start praying to God regarding direction, as well as peace about your circumstances. Now, this allows you to remain centered and less anxious as you move toward your purpose. And let's look at the last practical application step. Number 6, carry an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful about where you are, knowing that He's directing your steps towards your purpose. Therefore, I challenge you to take the necessary steps now to walk in purpose. Prepare a space in your heart to hear directly from God. Silence the noise in your life that blocks His voice. Take one or more of the practical application steps that we have discussed, and I believe you will see progress towards your purpose. Stay tuned for the next blog post as we cover the second key step in walking towards purpose. I encourage you to subscribe to this blog, The Single Maven, and also share it with your network. Until next time.